Hello, and welcome to Truce Talk, the podcast where we explore the closeness of relationships, which sometimes comes in waves, warm, inviting, full of connection, until suddenly it isn't. The inconsistency leaves you questioning your own timing, your own needs, your own interpretation. You're listening to the series Fickle, the Weathervane situation, Part 6. As we continue the dialogue with the listener, he explained to me that he has been having a push and pull situation in his relationship, and it's left him bewildered. As he sits in the hills, the Black Hills of Tennessee, he explains to me that closeness has its own tide, a rhythm of reaching and retreating, leaving you standing at the shoreline, unsure whether to step forward or brace for the pullback. He explained to me that as your body leans in and then freezes, he says it's because you never know whether closeness will be welcomed or avoided. He said his partner had been sending him mixed signals about intimacy, and it left him wondering, is there someone else? Having been in the military and deployed numerous times with different units, the conversation, he said, took place many times with him and his fellow comrades and brothers in arms. So to this message I received, I now say, sit comfortably and breathe slowly, feeling the support beneath you. Steady, like a well-kept home in the Tennessee hills. Picture a recent moment of intimacy that felt clear and nourishing. Touch, warmth, a remembered glance. Notice sensory details, the texture of skin, a breath, the hush of the room. Now, recall a moment when signals were confusing, closeness followed by withdrawal, a hesitant touch, a stopped conversation. Observe physical sensations in your body. Tightening, warmth, or a flutter. Now, imagine a small bedside table with 3 objects. A lamp labeled consent. A mirror labeled desire. And a clock labeled pace. Turn the lamp on to illuminate clear mutual consent. Light that shows the edges and makes intentions visible. Look in the mirror and reflect your own desires honestly. What you really want. What feels safe. What you can offer. Use the clock to agree on pace. A shared tempo that allows checking in without pressure. Form a simple, calm sentence. I want to know when you're truly present with me. Can we agree to check in with words or a touch so we both feel safe? Say it quietly in your mind and feel how it steadies your chest. If shame or fear arises, place it gently on the table. Seen, not acted on. Choose one small, practical step. Name a brief signal you both can use. A word. A touch. Schedule time to discuss physical needs without pressure. Or agree on pauses where either can say, I need space without blame. Anchor the 3 sensory cues. The lamp's warm glow. Clarity. The mirror's honest reflection. Self-knowing. And the clock's steady tick. Agreed pace. Now breathe. Feel the chair and open your eyes, carrying the lamp, mirror, and clock. Tools for clear, safe intimacy. There's a quiet truth in noticing how often you've adjusted your own rhythm to match their tide. The weathervane may swing with every breeze, but your heart deserves a steadier compass. And as you sit with the rhythm of that closeness, then distance, you begin to notice how much of your own emotional weather has been shaped by someone else's tide. You've learned to read their signals, to anticipate the shift, to hold yourself in a kind of suspended readiness. It's a quiet exhaustion, the kind that settles into the body long before the mind names it. But here's the truth. The weathervane keeps whispering. You were never meant to calibrate your heart to winds that change without warning. You were never meant to measure your worth by someone else's capacity for closeness on any given day. Their push and pull may be familiar, but familiarity is not the same as safety. You are allowed to want steadiness. You are allowed to want reciprocity. You are allowed to want a connection that doesn't require you to guess, brace, or shrink yourself to fit the moment. The weathervane will keep turning in whatever direction the wind decides. But you don't have to keep turning with it. You can choose a different kind of weather. One where intimacy isn't a tide that pulls you in and leaves you stranded. One where closeness is not a question mark, but a shared, steady truth. Let this be your reminder. You deserve a rhythm that honors you, not one that keeps you waiting at the shoreline, wondering which way the wind will blow next. Thank you for listening to this episode, Fickle, the Weathervane Situation, number 6. I'll see you in the next episode. As always, be gentle with your spirit, honor your body, and be kind to your mind. Calm is your comeback. I'm Lindsay, your certified clinical hypnotherapist and certified hypnosis instructor. I'll see you in the next episode.